Surfside Beach is one of many Texas beaches that millions of people visit each year to play in the surf, build sandcastles, or just have a barbecue on the beach. Spot is coming to town, and he's got the potential to destroy this little beach community. We're flying over property that Spot is going to take for himself. It's one of the last beach-to-bay strips of land, and it's the cheapest route for a pipeline to go. This video is about Spot, what's at stake, and how to comment. This is the Surfside layout of two 36-inch pipelines that can carry 2 million barrels of crude oil per day. The pipeline starts in Houston, goes offshore at Surfside, and continues 30 miles to a supertanker loading platform. The crude oil is being sold for export. This project will cost billions, but will bring in billions more in revenues. Some of you are saying, I trust these companies. Leave them alone. This shows the model results of one simulated oil spill. Spills of 1 million or more barrels are possible. For this reason and others, some believe the project should be stopped altogether. Others have concerns and just believe that changes to improve the safety and integrity are needed. If you don't comment, though, your voice will not be heard. So what's at stake? Every year, endangered sea turtles come to Surfside and up and down the coast to lay eggs near the dunes. Volunteers work to ensure that the turtles are protected and not disturbed. When a mama turtle or a nest is spotted, a volunteer army is mobilized. The eggs are collected and taken to Padre Island for incubation and protection from predators and other hazards. Did you know that 2 billion birds migrate through here each spring from Central and South America? Bird watchers make annual trips to photograph and just witness nature at its best. Brazoria and San Bernard National Wildlife Refuges provide more than 100,000 acres of protected wetland marshes and coastal plains habitat for birds and many other endangered and threatened species. These areas depend heavily on freshwater stream runoff, but much of it is also influenced by tidal inflows and outflows of waters from the Gulf of Mexico. An oil spill that occurs inshore could easily transport oil deep into the Brazoria NWR or contaminate the local bays. Marshes, like the little bayou shown in this photo, are home for all the Gulf shrimp that you might see on your dinner plate. While spawned offshore, they are transported by tidal currents and winds into these back bay marshes, where they are protected by the marsh grass cover until they mature. Countless birds rely on these juvenile shrimp as well as crabs and snails for a food source. Redfish, trout, and flounder make their home in these back bays. There's nothing like seeing a school of redfish chasing shrimp. This flyover was done right where the pipeline crosses Surfside. It's a fishing hotspot with marsh grass and oyster shell reefs and regular runs of redfish schooling on the bank. Many believe there are serious gaps in the project plan. People that own the tract of land that's proposed for the shoreline crossing have their own concerns. Tell me about your property.
6 acres from beach to bay, commercial property designed for the enhancement of our community and the people that live here and the families that come here to create great memories. Well, we don't like what's going on, and they claim that they notified us about what they plan on doing to this property and the community, but Melinda and I haven't received any notification, and we asked all our neighbors on both sides in the area, and none of them have received any notifications that we are aware of as well.
There is a lot at stake. The commenting deadline is rapidly approaching. The bottom line is this: if you do not comment, your silence is consent to go ahead with the project with no changes or additional protections. Comment on the wetlands permit by March 20th by sending an email to the address shown. Don't forget to include the reference number. Comment on the MARAD permit and EIS by March 23rd by going to this website. Don't forget to include the docket number.